It's the beginning of the day. There'll be more. Okay, we have that whole pile to give away. We're going to start with 5, and we'll do more.
Whatever.
What the hell?
What's up?
Thanks.
So stupid. And that's what I can tell you. Saturday, we will let you know. Next glitter? Should you next glitter? We have one more?
We have one more glitter and one nail critique.
Oh, nice. Okay. Should we do the critique first?
Sure.
Let's do the critique first. Gonna look, critique, check out your nails right now. Oh, yeah. And then, yeah.
Okay.
The zaddy talk has begun, Tracy,
Oh,
by the
my
way.
gosh. Can you guys not? It is too early in the morning for that. They call Greg zaddy, and unfortunately, we looked it up, and I need people to stop.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Zaddy's like an older, like hot
hot
man,
guy,
hot
yeah,
guy,
and we
something.
just didn't need to know that.
Excuse me,
How much would it be? That would be another. Yeah,
no
we
idea.
Don't have no idea.
No idea. Probably 9,000.
Oh, power level 9,000.
9 million. We only need one student.
We just need one student.
We need one student.
It's gonna cost 10 mil. You only need one. I would love to be an L-Tech. Nice, Lisa. Yes, I'd be interested. Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Yeah, let's try it.
I need a little. I need like some. You know what I'm saying? Can you do that for me? Okay.
Am I doing it yet? You just look like you're trying to do the crane from Karate Kid.
That's how it works, Tracy. This is how it works, guys. I'm getting one. You got to give me the link, dude.
Yeah.
Or just
Yeah,
okay.
Oh,
All right.
give me twinsies.
Oh my God, twinsies! Oh my God, twinsies! Look at us, we're twinsies! Oh my God! Oh my God! I don't know why I have this deep urge, Tracy, to like
I see that.
say something and then like pause.
You need to get out more often.
I
That's
know.
what the problem is.
Well,
You've been cooped up all for
I've been
2
cooped
weeks.
up for 10 days,
And
yo.
it's reflected.
Oh, God.
In this.
Oh! That's gonna. Okay.
That hits me after you pushed me.
Let's go! Yeah, acrobatics with a hand.
Anywho.
Hey, do not, Angie. Take it off of me. No. Behave
Make
yourselves.
me do this.
Oh, let me do it. Now you're too late.
Bleh.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, first one's for Rated J Beauty. They are requesting Harley Quinn meets the Joker. Purple, green, red, and blacks, please.
Purple, green, reds, and blacks.
Tell them to wait. Important things.
They
I'm
got
kidding.
Eddie.
I'm kidding. Okay, cool. So, like, what now with the bass? Are you?
Sorry,
Yes.
it's not Habib, but.
Where's that? Oh.
Chef Tracy.
Oh, would you
Tracy,
like this?
chefing it out. Chefing it out. Yeah. That's the ending we need on that.
He's out there.
We're gonna drink them all.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta drink them all. Coffee, man.
Okay, it's done. I hope you like it.
don't know what the hell I'm
I
saying.
hope you like it.
Oh much. I don't know the lyrics. So that's it. Ramon, I think you hit a button, bro.
I did!
If I was that song, I would feel violated.
That you gotta listen to this song I'm putting for you. I say it one more time. Hinata. That was a pause.
I saw that.
I know that you got to be here. You're sick, but don't let that faze you. Cause I'm gonna put a little bit of smile on your face. See? Nata.
Interesting blend, but
It's
she
very interesting
really does well.
Nice. I'd like to say I ordered gel and it came busted open. I contacted customer service and they sent me a new batch right away. Habib's correct. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad. That's what we want to do is take care of you.
We're getting our
Ooh.
Ding, ding, ding.
What?
Let's go. What's going on, you guys? I am here filling in for the dumb brother and that girl. What's her name? Oh, Tracy. That's right. Yes. Today's my day. My day to entertain as well as educate you guys on some technical, but again, fundamental work. So, hope you guys had a great weekend. Good to be back. Good to be back, Ramon. Good to be back. Good to be back, Ramon. Good to be back. Good to be back, Ramon. Good to be back. Yes. Hope you guys are doing well. Morning, everybody. Morning, everybody. Spill that tea. What tea?
That's coffee.
I only drink coffee. Did you bring new products to show? No. I am not here to show anything off. I don't even know what's out there, to tell you the truth. I'm kept in the dark. I feel that everybody out there in this company has it out for me. Everybody. Like, walk in the warehouse and they're all like whispering. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Every corner I turn, people are talking behind my back. It's weird, man. So weird. But I get it. You get to the top, you just everyone's trying to bring you down.
So quick, on your cup, you drew upside down saw blades. Why did you do that?
No, man.
They're upside down saw blades.
No, man. It's my crown, bro. Had to represent, bro. Had to represent.
It's kind of weird that you draw upside down blades. I don't understand.
Yeah.
What is it, lumberjack? I don't understand.
When I was in Italy, we were in Florence, and there was a museum. There were torture museums. It was crazy. Yeah, so we got to see some of the devices that the Euros used during the, I'd say, 16th, 17th century. I mean, bro, some of the most medieval stuff you could ever imagine. It was crazy. Yeah, it gave me some ideas, dude, to do on Habib and Tracy.
It gave you ideas? It gave you ideas? I was wondering where this was going. I was like, wait, what? Anywho, what are we doing today, Greg?
We are going to be really focusing on, I'd say, acrylic fundamental. So for all you guys out there that are down or are learning or just, again, have any questions and concerns regarding good acrylic technique, I'm going to be focusing. I got my brush and I've got my dish. Boom! Oh, no, and I just spilled everything all over me. Because I totally forgot I had liquid inside there. What an idiot. Yeah, you missed me, Ramon. I know. That's okay. I'm going to send you home with a poster.
Please send help.
I'm going to send you home with a poster of me.
Wait, you have a poster?
Yeah.
Can you sign the poster for me, please?
I made one for you.
Dude, yeah, please. I want to put it up in my office. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Let's do some shout-outs, bro.
Before we do shout-outs, can we hit up this...
Cancer season. It's my birthday. Well, Regina J. Beauty, happy birthday to you.
All right, let's do some shout-outs.
All right, we got Boho Bell for a hundo. Yes. Got Smurf Lady 1, who subscribed for a month, tier 1. They've been here for 14 months.
What is this? The cool stylings of Greg Salo.
I'm going to talk like... Wow, I'll just,
I thought that was a pretty good impersonation of
JS710, resubscribe for 1 month at Tier 1. They've been subscribed for 15 months. We got Genly1088, resubscribe. They've been here for 13 months. We got I Nailed Ya for 105. We got Lori Scarborough Polowski. Cheered for Hundo. Thank you. We got Glitterly Nailin. Resubscribe with Prime. They've been here for 15 meses. You like that, man? You like that? Breaking it out, you know what I'm saying? We got Uñas by Jazz, man, right there. Cheered 5. What's everyone's goal this week? I'm going to join social media marketing class. Super excited for it. It's great because everything Habib knows, I taught him. Everything. He's my younger brother. Everything. Just remember, bro, I got your name before you did. That's all that matters. All right, we got Double Two Splinter, cheered for a hundo. Thank you so much. We got Purple Bet 69. They've been here for 22 months. That's burly. Appreciate that. Gloss in Nails. Resubscribe for a month. They've been here for 9. Dude. GGB Nails. Cheered 10. Appreciate the 10 bits. Lost Nails again. Resubscribe at Tier 1. They've been here for 9 months. Woo. Missed you guys last week. You missed me, not Habib and Tracy. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. We got Chanel 1. Resubscribe for a month at Tier 2. They've been here for 10. Appreciate that. V. Kilman. Resubscribe for a month at Tier 1. They've been here for 25 months. So happy to be part of this company. We're still going strong and getting bigger. Love you all, Young Nails, and the community family. Appreciate you, V. Kilman. We got W2 Splinter, cheered a hundo. Thank you. We got Nail 7. Or Nail 7, cheered 10. I appreciate that. We got Tiva 2, resubscriber Prime. They've been here for 8. Appreciate that. GGB Nails, cheered 5. Appreciate that. We got Delia's Nails, resubscribed for a month. They've been here for 9. Appreciate that. GGB cheered another 5. Appreciate that. Got Sherry MC, resubscribed for a month. They've been here for 9 months. Appreciate that. Emmy Jane, cheered 10 bits. Thank you. We got Beachy 1, cheered a hundo. Appreciate that. We got Chanel 1, cheered 200. Thank you. An anonymous gifter gave out 1 community sub. I really appreciate that. Cedar Cliz, resubscribed for a month at Tier 1. Been here for 25 months. We got Little Red Vet. Dude, 17. I hear my mom in the other room. So we resubscribed for 12 months. Appreciate that. We got Kiana S. We resubscribed for 1 month at Tier 3. They've been here for 15. Good morning. Just King G today. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate that. Remember, Habib, Tracy, Tier 2. Greg, Tier 1. Thank you guys for joining.
Where am I on that list?
You're part of the Tier 1 now, bro.
Oh, well, you never mentioned my
You're part of the A
name.
team. You're part of the A team.
I was always part of the A team.
They're the B team. They're always going to be B, bro. B for boring.
What's A stand for?
For amazing, bro.
Wow.
A for amazing,
like
B for boring.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of crazy. We were at Cosmoprof last week walking the show. And, yeah, it was cool, man. Saw a lot of people I didn't want to see and saw a lot of people I did want to see. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was fun. It was actually good reminiscing with a lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time. It was good. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, nice.
Appreciate you,
we
bro.
have a question. Chat.
Simply Nails by Evelyn. So my nails have been grown out to what I would say medium length using fiber gel. I feel they need more structure. Instead of filing with fiber, wish I switched to hard gel for strength. There's many things you can do. You can build up with fiber gel as well. The beautiful thing about fiber gel is you can apply 1, 2. You can actually add strength by building bulk to the body. You could use it as a builder, but if you choose to use a hard gel, depending on how long you want to go, you also have the option of doing that as well. All right, what we got here? What we got? Wow, man, there's a lot of really, really cool people up here. It's good to see you guys. Please tell me when you're going, what you're going to do, whatever you got to do to get Black Friday boxes again. Shells Nails, that's, yeah, I mean, don't worry, I got your back. When the time comes, I will make sure I screw everybody in this company over and and hook everybody up. I'm on your team. Team Greg. Like I said, everyone's part of Team Greg. Team A. You don't want to be part of Team B. Right? Yes. I just wanted, we got Hickman's girl. I just want to take a moment to express my gratitude for this community. We appreciate that. I posted a question on Discord and received more feedback and answers than I could ever hope for. This community is amazing, and I'm so grateful that I found y'all. Thank you so much to everyone who has helped me. It means more than you could ever know. Thank you. We appreciate that, and the community appreciates that, and grateful for this community. It's absolutely amazing. All right, what we got? We were promised public secrets today. Yes. Unfortunately, Habib is out with the flu. And Tracy had some issues getting back from lost wages. Yeah, so she's on her way back right now. But, hey, Mom, how's it going? Good. All right. Yeah, so all I can tell you is there's a lot of really nice, pretty things coming. So just hold on to your horses, because as soon as those fools get back, they're going to be able to hook you guys up.
By the way, the sale is coming.
The sale is coming. Thank me.
Greg, thank you so much for the sale.
Look, again, taking credit where credit isn't due, this is something I invented. This is something I totally, want to teach you guys how to do as well. It's really important, especially when you're working with, Team B. That's okay. Again, Habib, Tracy, look, I get it. You're trying. As long as I'm here, I'll help you guys. Let me help you by, I just want to give you guys a round of applause. Right? But, thank me.
Thank you, Grant. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. What do we got?
So we have one here.
Can you do some chrome nails? I don't know if I have any chrome, but I can kind of give you an idea. Why don't we focus on some really good fundamental work? We can work on shapes. We can work on application. We can work on finishing, preparation. We can work on smile lines. Yes. Has the next Glitterthon date been announced? Ramon said he'd mix one. Will you too, Greg? Glitterthon has not been announced. Yeah, when we find out, we'll let you know for sure.
It is next month. We just don't have a date yet.
Yeah, it's next month, so we don't have a date. Once we find out, we'll definitely let you guys know. Yeah, it's crazy.
So Greg, will you be mixing?
No.
Perfect. So, segue. The segue is, guys, let's launch some glitter, shall we?
Yes.
Let's launch some glitter.
Let's go.
We got a set of glitters. Let me toss it over to Greg so he can show it off. We're going to do Chef's Choice Redeem. Today, guys, it's Chef Choice Redeem.
Chef Choice Redeem.
All right, so we're showing this glitter off. Can you open it there, Greg? Please.
Calm down, bro. No need to get violent. No need to get violent, bro.
We are doing some Chef's Choice Redeems. It is this glitter right here. We're doing 4 of these, guys. If you would like this specific glitter right here, there are no chef mixes today. We only have Chef's Choices today. If you want this mix, please start clicking that button.
Let's go, bro.
Go.
Let's
go.
Go
get 'em.
Go.
And there we go. We got him.
2,000.
All right, guys. I'm going to be whispering you, so look out for those whispers.
Did my mom take her grandson? I think she did.
Can I get that back,
You
please?
go, my man. Oh!
Thank you.
Oh, good catch, bro. Good catch.
Okay, we got a highlighted message there.
Let's see. We Got Unya Joy Nails.
Luna.
Oh, Luna, sorry. Sorry, Luna Joy Nails. I posted a couple of pics on Discord under Everything Twitch. If you can look at them to help answer my question. I did an acrylic fill and remove some of the larger lifting, but oh no. If you would remove smaller lifting, you see the photo, if it's okay to leave it and just fill. I'll have to take a look at it and let you know. Yes, I will definitely take a look at it and let you know. Shaping. Let's do some shaping. Jewel tones.
Oh, here's another one. Right?
Can we also go over form placement? I ended up with a notch between my natural nails and the gel, not on the sides, but underneath. I have a hard time getting the form flush with the end of my natural nails. That's really easy. So let's just say you have do different natural nails. But let me just go and pull my chair over here for a sec. So depending on the shape of the natural nail, if you have, say, a slight free edge, so let me just go ahead and put this on, and then let me just go ahead and kind of clip this off. And so let's just assume that your customer has just a really slight free edge. Okay, I'm gonna explain something to you. The area that you want the form to be flush is right here. The area that I have blacked out, that is where the form needs to touch. Okay, so I know that some people think the form has to go, these black dots that I put right here on the side, all right, you see that? Everybody thinks that they have to go all the way back in the corner. The answer is they don't. What you have to remember when you are using your forms, you have to try to create what I call, right, the perfect, what's up, bro? You're going to use, again, if you take this tab and place it underneath and you pre-pinch the form like this, watch this, the first thing you're going to notice is I've created a handle. Look at that. Boom. Got a handle. Okay? If I open up the arms, what ends up happening is you have a C-curve, right? You're going to have a natural C-curve on the form, okay? So if you have that C-curve, then I can take the handle and I can literally place it and touch just that black area. See that? So it's tight. You can see how tight that is. And then once I actually have it on, then I can take my other hand and secure the side. Voila. I have, again, nice tight shape. Now, what I like to do, again, is I like to hold the arms just like this. And then if I come in underneath at an angle, so you'll notice what I mean by that, right? See that? So if I come in at an angle, and let's say it's hanging down slightly, you see that? It's dipping down. I can take my hand, as long as it's touching, you see my finger right here, my middle finger, I'm just gonna lift it up. Lift it up. Once it gets straight, see how the form gets straight? Touching, then I secure the side. The biggest mistake that a lot of beginners make is they do this. They come underneath, they try to get it to the corner, and then they go like this. And then what you're left with is an absolute poor application. This is designed to create an eagle claw or an owl claw, right? Not a lot of people are into that bird luck, but basically you're setting yourself up where the lower arch, like if you're looking, the goal, right? If this is, again, the natural nail and you have a little bit of a free edge, you're trying to place the form so the extension is straight out. You don't want it angling down like this. This is going to create this. You need to be able to build the extension so it is completely straight coming out. So if you focus, again, if you take your form, you remove the tab, you place underneath, you don't even have to pinch it all the way. You could keep it open, just the very, very bottom part, right? You can open this up. You have the arms. Don't hold it here. Hold it at the bottom. And again, how hard do you have to hold it? Dude, you could literally just have it sticking to your finger, barely. And then once you get it underneath, I'm going to use my hand and I'm just going to lift it until it's straight, secure the sides here, and it's done. That's how you get your forms on. Now, look, I understand. Some people are going to have nails that are like this. Look at that. Like dead square. So if you're in a situation like this and the round end of the form is not going to fit, you have to make it your duty to customize the shape of the shape of the form, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to clip it. I'm going to take that tab. I'm going to place it underneath. You guys, there's tons of videos. For those of you guys that have been following us, there are over 1,000 videos. There are endless amounts, right? There's over 2,000 videos. 2,000 videos. And you have to remember, like, all you have to do is type in Young Nails form placement. You'll find a video, right? Young Nails consistency, Young Nails gel, Young Nails hard gel, Young Nails electric final. Just type in Young Nails and what you're looking for, and I guarantee a video will pop up showing you what to do. Okay, so again, if I have this, I have that straight edge. If I pre-pinch the front end of the tip, right? Now, if I have a dead square, like you're gonna notice, like again, I'm just gonna get it underneath, right underneath that free edge. I'm gonna tilt it up till it's straight, secure the sides, and ba-bam, I have perfect application, and that is how you're going to place your forms. This is also great for nail biters. For an individual who has extended hyponychium, you have to be able to take the form and you have to be able to notch out, right? Extended hyponychium is when the skin grows out, but you have to be able to notch out the form, boom, just like this. This is going to fit somebody who has, again, skin that grows out onto their natural nail. A lot of times, right, you'll be able to solve a lot of problems, again, by just notching out. You could literally just clip the sides, right? Clip the sides, and what it does, it creates width. We want to be able to create width. And then if I clip off this, then again, this is just the same by creating a square free edge. This is going to help for those individuals who have really, really wide sidewalls and square nails. Like, you know, the biggest I would say that the hardest thing I learned when I was a student, because my teacher was like, yeah, what you have to do is you have to come in at an angle and then rotate it up. Well, again, I'm not saying that doesn't work. The problem is a lot of students, they don't, this motion of rocking right here, rocking back is very difficult. Again, I don't know why. It's not natural for someone to rock back. So to make it easy, if you put it into a C curve like this, then all you have to do is fit it, right? And then once it's in this position underneath, it's a lot easier to just lift it up till it's dead straight. And then when it's dead straight, you can see you're going to have perfection working off that foam. Is there a way to pinch gel? Like when you pinch acrylic, my gel extensions are too wide. So here's the thing. It takes a lot of time. What you should do, if you're building your free edges wider than your natural nails, you have to make sure that you again, don't go past the growth channels. Don't go past the growth channels. What's up, bro? Okay, come inside. Let me just help him real fast. I have my boy here today, so I have to. That's my mini me. All right, I don't know what's going on, bro, but here, I just got it out. Thank you. Thanks, Baba. I love you. All right, is it normal for fiber gel to have the sidewall areas around your nails to kind of curl it so it's not close to kind of curling under somewhat? I am Lori Scarborough. I don't understand. Is it kind of normal for fiber gel to have the sidewall areas around so you kind of curl it close to the skin, kind of curling under? I don't understand your question. Please rephrase. Let me know. All right. What do we got here? Your son needs to do glitter fix. Yeah, now. Let's see. Looking for some questions here. My natural nails curling under near sidewalls. You mean the very end of your nails are curling under? Is that what you're trying to say? Or is it curling away from the free edge as the natural nail is growing out? The sides.
So the sides are curling.
So the sides are curling in. If your natural nails are growing that way, the only way to kind of reshape that is by using possibly acrylic and pinching. Not pinching down, but maybe pinching like wide to kind of widen that out. But again, if your natural nails are growing down, you're trying to get it close to the edges, and it's very difficult for you to do it with the brush. You might have to use a detailer brush to get it close to the edges. Sounds like deep sidewalls. Yeah. Oh, honey, hold on. Let me get this for you. There you go. You're welcome. Oh, dude, here. Okay.
So you're saying deep C.
Deep C curves. Yeah, so, again, if you're not going to be able to reshape the nail with gel. As the natural nail grows out, what you want to be able to do is maintain the growth by trying to get it as close to the edges. You're going to have to try to pull away that skin and try to get it as close to the edges without touching the best you can. Thank you. Yeah, the detailer will help. I mean, if you're having a difficult time getting to the edges, then use a finer gel brush or a liner brush to help you get it close to the edges. I see so many videos on nails. How's the tip of a square nail supposed to look like? So, here's the thing, right? If I was going to build a square nail, right? Let's say I have this form on, right? I'm not doing any prep or anything. Remember that what we're trying to do is we're trying to build this as square as we possibly can. So diagram, right? The nail is like this. What we're trying to do is, this is, again, the growth channels. I need to try to create a tip that extends from the growth channels within, right, this parameter to make it as square as we possibly can. I don't want to go out where it's wide. We're not trying to create a flare now. We want to try to stay within the growth channels. So if I'm going to be using, say, a cover powder or whatever powder you choose to work with, remember the consistency is really going to make all the difference in the world. So if I submerge my brush, bring all the powders in here. If I submerge my brush and I tap, and I'm able to pick up a bead on one side of my brush, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the excess liquid from the back end of my brush. That way, When I set it to the very, very end of the form, I'm going to have clay-like consistency. So for me to get it even, I need to work it from the top of the bead. Okay, you see all that excess? Get it even, walk it from the top. Even, walk it from the top. And then you're going to notice, look at that. Look how straight I'm able to get that. That bulge, I'm going to get it even with the growth channel, walk it from the top. Even, walk it from the top, even. And then you're going to notice at this point, I'm going to show you, we're going to have a consistency where I'm going to literally be able to use the side of my brush and get this as square as I possibly can. I do not want to go wider than the growth channels. That is how you're going to do it. This is your initial, basically, application when it actually comes to you building perfectly square nails. What is the best brush size for acrylic? It can range from a number 9 to a number 12, but I feel like my Signature Series brush is a number 12. I feel it's perfect. It gives you the ability to work small to large. It gives you the ability to go from medium to, again, large beads. I mean, you have control. It never goes wider than the surface of the natural nail. So I would say a 12 is probably the biggest brush you'd have to work with. Let's see, I've seen people use clear clips similar to chip bags to hold the skin back when applying someone's deep sidewalls. Yeah, I mean, you can do that, or you can just hold it and then flash cure it, right? You can pull the finger down while you actually take the lamp and flash cure it so that it does that. A12, what I'm working with, I really want Greg's brush practice. Dude, my brush is dope. Can you show us how to build an extra long square nail? Sure. So when you are building a extra long square nail, you're probably going to want to work with extra long forms, right? So one of the things I do if I'm going to be building length, let's go ahead and prep this, right? So first thing I'm going to do is remove shine from the surface of the nail. Make sure you close all your powders so that dust filings don't get in. Let's just gently remove shine from the surface. I want to be able to tickle away the shine using my electric file, feathering from corner to corner, using an overgrip position, using zone 1 of my barrel to lightly feather away the shine. Remember, it's not the tools that do damage, it is the fools that do damage. So if you are a beginner to this beautiful trade of ours, and your instructor said drills are bad, wrong. What's bad is bad nail techs. That's what's bad, right? And, you know, again, in order to be a nail ninja, you have to understand how to use proper technique in order to prevent your customers from feeling any type of, I'm trying to find some product here. I don't know where. Hold on for 1 second, and there it is, little protein bond. Once I remove shine from the surface of the natural nail, I'm going to use some PB, some protein bond, to create incredible adhesion. It's going to act like a double-sided sticky tape. What you're going to do is you're going to apply 2 coats from cuticle to free edge. All right, so once we have that done, let's go ahead and grab a extended form. So the nice thing about the extended nail forms, the much larger ones, as you can see, I'm going to be able to build a lot bigger length. So I still like to take the tab, place that on the bottom, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-pinch just the center, right? That way I'm going to be able to build some incredible length, right? So once we actually open this up, boom. Once I place this underneath, I still want to make sure, again, the form is going to be as straight as possible. And again, at the very end, right? We want to build an extended square nail I need to keep that as flush as I possibly can. When I'm building extended length, I want to make sure, sorry, give me 2 seconds. I also recommend for all of you guys out there that are learning how to build extended length, just remember that when you're working on these hands, the adhesive on the rubber, right? Don't do multiple fingers at a time. Practice just doing one finger at a time. That way you're going to be able to hold on to the form so that it doesn't move. All right, I need a lot of liquid. I'm going to try to keep everything in balance. I'm going to submerge my brush. I'm going to load this up. I'm going to get a lot of liquid. That way I can bounce, 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 bounce. I'm going to get myself a really, really nice firm bead. I'm not going to release a lot. The reason why is I do want it to move a little bit. So I'm going to walk from the top. I'm going to try to get this tight. Even if I bring a little bit of product onto the natural nail, that is fine. What I want to try to do is make sure that I get it completely even. And then, right, as it starts to lightly set, then what I can do is I could use the body of my brush and I could just kind of lightly kind of stretch this out to the length I want to be able to create, right? So again, get this up to the sidewalls. I want to be able to stretch this out because we're going for extended length, right? We want to be able to build this long and again, right? And then once we actually have that set up, then what I'm going to do, and again, I could even go just maybe a slightly bit wider than natural, and I'll explain why, because what we're going to do is we're going to pinch this. So a lot of times when you guys are pinching C-curve, because I'm not pinching it right off the bat, I don't want to just kind of finish out the natural nail. What I want to be able to do, or I don't, sorry, not the natural nail. I don't want to finish out, so my hat's in the way.
Yeah.
So I don't want to finish this out. What I want to do is I want to get this to set. What I like to do, and what I've done in the past, is I've taken a little bit more product, and right here, where the natural nail is, I will brush a slight amount over the surface, like a full well tip.
You want to turn your hat back?
Sorry, bro. I will set it down onto the surface of the tip, right here, like a full well tip. And then what I'll do is I'll move on to the next nail. And then what I will do within a couple of minutes, I won't just finish this out. I'll wait till this sets. And then once it sets, I can pinch right here, right? That way I get a really, really tight C-curve all the way through, okay? I put my hat backwards. Yeah, everyone's telling me to put my hat backwards. Okay, so, but again, no big deal. What we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna finish this off. So once we actually have extended length all the way, and you can see how straight my sidewalls are from side to side, I can now come in. I could take, again, a really, really, I could take a lot of liquid on the end of my brush. I could pull down, bounce, bounce, bounce. I could get a nice bead. Sorry, I got a dry flake right there. Submerge my brush, tap. Don't tap hard. You want to make sure that you're going to get a bead where it self-levels. But I don't drain at this point. What I'm going to end up doing is, after about 3-4 seconds, I'm going to release. I want to kind of hold the brush in a position where it self-levels down. And notice, as it runs past the stress area, I'm pulling from the sides and the front of the bead. I don't pull from the back, from the sides and the front. So what it does, when it starts to move down and off to the sides, you notice if I'm taking my brush and I'm pulling from the sides, notice here, I create a natural upper arch, and I'm actually able to feather this into the body, right? But you notice, like even from the side profile, look at that, I'm building a natural upper arch. I don't want to build this thing, right, where it's buckling off the sides and running off the skin. I want it to naturally feather, and the key, like you have to remember, if the finger is pointed down, we have our form, right? It's pointed down at an angle. When we set the bead to the very back of the nail, what we're trying to accomplish is creating this tight area, not just at the very, very back of the nail. It has to be around the whole entire perimeter. It's really easy to get it tight here. The problem is as it moves down this way, it also starts to move out that way. So to get it tight, you take the tip of the brush and you pull. And what it'll do is it'll naturally, again, if this is the shape of the if this is the natural nail, right, and this is your sidewall, you're trying to create that tight area on the sides as well. And you can see that I've been able to do that with this. So once it gets to this point, because we're trying to get it, right, and look at this, right, like if I was to remove this right now, the free, look at this, I'm actually going to be able to come in and mold, like it's the bottom area is done. The best thing to do in this position is to take a dowel, or you can even take the bottom end of your brush and you can wrap it around to create that really, really tight C curve. I'm not gonna mess with the top. This is why I always like, if I'm doing really, really long nails, I'll come in and get the free edges built out. I'll pinch them into perfection to create that really, really extended length. And now what you can do is, because the body, again, you have room to file. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to fill in that last section, right? I'm working only on that extended length. I'm gonna get myself, again, let me bring everything in. Okay, I need to get a lot of liquid. I'm gonna tap. The key is to pull down at a 45-degree angle, get it on one side of your brush. I don't need to drain. I'm going in between that bead. I need to work back. Okay, now here's the thing. Once I work back, I need to be able to juggle from side to side. All I'm doing is working from side to side to blend it into the existing bead. And then as it starts to set from the front of the bead, we're going to pull. What this will do is it'll create a natural taper down towards the free edge as you are building. So you can see from the side, look at that, from the side, right? Curves, and then tapers down towards the tip. Right? So again, as it starts to set, lightly brush through, making this nice and even, right? Because we want to be able to create a surface that's going to set us up for perfection when it comes to filing. Then I have a little bit left, submerge my brush, again, tap, pull down, get myself a nice bead. If I choose to tap out excess, that's fine. In between that last bead and the free edge, I brush back to blend it. I use the body of the brush. I walk from side to side. At this point, I don't need to brush anything down. All I'm doing is using the body of the brush to try to get it as even as I can from side to side to create perfection and even thickness. If I choose to brush back to blend, I can do that. But this is how you're going to be able to create really, really long square nails when you guys are actually working.
Cool. You got another question up here?
How the C-curve helps the structure stay sound, right? You can build a thinner structure, right? And if you have C-curve, then it's going to create more strength at the tip. That's what it does. If you do long nails like that, but you don't have a tight C-curve, it'll be prone to exactly. That is absolutely correct. Is it prone to breaking? So let's let this set, and then I'm going to show you guys. Again, a lot of times when I'm building length like this, I just want to show you guys what I'll do too. If I'm missing areas, then you can take small beads, and like a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just brush back, right, to fill in space, and then brush through to try to, like, because I don't want to build a nail on top of a nail. So if I need to add, like, if I'm looking down the barrel of the nail and I'm missing a little bit of product here, take a little bit of product, right here, oops, take just a small bit of product, hold it, I'm rushing. Take a small little bit of product, make sure it's tight, and then what I do is I'll turn it around, I'll set it backwards, and then I'll blend it. And then whatever's here, then I can literally brush wipe, and it'll leave the amount that I need in the area that's missing, right? Because what we're trying to do is trying to blend to the surface without making it look like this. A lot of beginners, the mistakes they make when they're blending is, let's say you built, right? Let's say this is the natural nail. Let's say you built this structure already out to here, and then what ends up happening is like, oh, I'm missing product, and then you end up building another nail on top of the nail, and then before you know it, you have like a lot of acrylic piled on top, and then dude, it's no longer hand filing. What you're left with is using a jackhammer to get it off.
Nice. We got another question here.
Got a question for Greg. Can you show us what would be an appropriate maximum length for a natural nail with fiber gels or structure and support, and what we would need to consider using hard gel? So you can get the natural nails to grow. I mean, for me, my watt is crazy. So before we went on vacation, I did fiber gel on my wife. It lasted 7 weeks. I show you guys the picture. It was crazy. The length was, it grew out so far. And it grew out so far that she was like, can you change my nails to an oval shape? So right now she's wearing her natural nails about half the length of her natural nails, right? So her natural nails are quite long. They're like literally the length of the trainer hand. And I went a little bit farther out, right? So you could probably get your natural nails to grow out close to double the length. You just have to remember, if the natural nail grows out that long, it has a tendency to curl away from the enhancement. So as it curls away, there's only 2 ways to basically get it reattached. You either have to remove the natural nail from underneath the enhancement and allow it to grow, and as it continues to grow, you're shortening the free edge. It's reattaching to the product as it grows out until, again, and the reason why it does that is because the natural nails are probably dry. So it needs to be moisturized on a daily basis. It needs oil daily. If the natural nail starts to pull away from the natural nail, do not remove the free edge and build something out. Easy to take an under nail remover, diamond bit, cone, clean it out, maintain the length of the free edge, get it out to grow. But I would say you probably get it to about double. You know, do you really want it to be that long with natural nails? Depending on the client and what they want to be able to do, I'd say no more than double the length for sure. Okay, so now I'm going to show you something. Going back to this, I have this built out, right? So you can see what we're trying to do is get this dead square. So I need to make sure that I keep my hand file at the basically the area that's extending out the most. So look at that. Look at how much I'm actually able. You see how, look at how dead straight I'm actually able to file that. Look at that ledge. This is like, so building it out is one thing, but once you build the structure out, you have to be able to file it into perfection. Now, I'm not swiveling with my hand file. Like if it is, if I'm looking at this nail, let's say this is the nail, right? And you're trying to get this square, dead square. And here's the sidewall right here. We still have, right, you see this point right here, that point? So I'm trying to remove just that amount right there. So I need to keep my file connected and file dead straight, keeping contact with the whole entire sidewall until I get it razor sharp like that. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you might have to build it out a little bit, right? And then you're going to notice on this side, I keep contact. You can only see the blue side of my file. Dude, I keep contact. I keep contact. Look at my finger. I keep pressure on the file. I don't hold the file. This is rookie mistake. You don't hold your file like this. You hold it, you grip it so that you can put your finger on this position. It's the same on the other side. Thumbs up, pressure here. Index finger up, pressure here. And if I keep contact all the way through, you're going to notice, look at how flipping, I don't want this to come off, but look at how like square that gets. See that? Bro, that's square. Look at that, okay? Now, the lower arch, which is underneath, the biggest mistake, again, a lot of people make is they're like, dude, I'm just gonna file in right here, right? And what ends up happening when you do that is this. For those of you guys that are learning how to do nails, if this was just the nail, I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna come in, I'm gonna file my sides at an angle. You're going to do that. You're going to get a gigantic step in the side, and that literally is going right to everybody who's building out these nails. Let's say you build out perfection. For those of you guys, again, that are filing, take a look at your sides. Do you have that notch in your corner? Can we get front view? I bet you, some of you do. All right, just take a look at your nails. What do you have on your sides? If you have that notch in the corner, that means you are filing your lower arches. Your lower arch is the extension from below improperly. So what you have to do, right, to get it perfect is we have to get the hand, like you guys turn your customer's hand to the side. So you're going to notice, like all that extension, look at that. I'm trying to get it even here, trying to get that even there. So I need to line my file parallel to the finger at the lowest point. And if I keep connection, can you guys see that? Well, yep. I keep connection and I continue to file, I will eventually reach that corner and bro. Look at, like, I'm going to be able to get a flawless lower arch coming right off that extension. Dead straight. Dead straight. I'm going to, forget that, look at that. Dead straight. That is how you do it. So now, the other side, the opposite side. I don't really have that much work. It's pretty straight, but I still, again, I'm gonna keep it. You can see, like, if I swivel my file, I have a little bit of movement, right? Meaning that this is the lowest part. I'm not gonna start from the corner and file in, or start from here and file in. I need to keep contact on the whole entire lower arch so that once I get to that corner, I'm going to be able to build, again, an absolute flawless extension from the end of the growth channel all the way out. Boom. Got a decent enough C-curve all the way. This is dead square. And again, with the natural nail, I'm working, again, with a plastic hand, right? So as you can see, this is your initial file. This is how you're going to be able to build. We're looking at this, again, if I'm looking at, I haven't even filed the surface, but this is set up so that if I'm trying to get this dead square without even filing the surface, you can see how square that nail is. Voila. Ramon loves voila. Ramon loves voila. Voila!
Voila. We got a question right here.
If you accidentally file a notch in your extension, would it be a good idea to fix it? Like put another form on, apply a small amount of product? It's very difficult to do. You would have to remove the free edge and build out another extension.
Yeah. It says or start again.
Start again. So don't make that mistake. All right, what we got?
Voila. A lot of voila.
Voila. Telling you, man, voila's coming back in style, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ramon's Salo's been hitting one off for like the last 15 years.
Here we go. Got a question right here.
Right. We got just 2 nails. Can you show how to do acrylic ombre? You've been having trouble. You can see the line. It's not my problem. It's my ombre. It looks cloudy, not seamless. All right. So, let's do that. I'll save this nail. We can file this into shape because I just want to be able to show you guys something really cool too. If I took my electric file and I turned it up to about, I'd say 14,000 RPMs. That's the fastest. Like, you're gonna notice I don't really need a lot of work there. My upper arch, look at that. I'm filing through. Got great, look at that, great shape all the way through. If I'm looking down the barrel of the nail, look at this. Don't go this way. Don't go this way. A lot of people are like, oh, dude, I'm gonna go this way. This is what happens. And they hit their finger like, oh, bro, whoa. Right? So if you're going like this is what happens. You go around the world. If you use the barrel and you come in one direction towards yourself, watch how easy it is to be able to file everything even, and you can see what you're doing, right? Like, if I wanted to create an even seeker from side to side and I want to reduce bulk, I want to be able to run my electric file in one direction towards myself. Look at that. Like, again, taking all that thickness off. You want to be able to get in a position when you file, and I'm going to show you how to do that ombre, but the amount of time I spend doing my filing is not a lot. I want to be able to get to a position where I'm going to be able to blend my cuticles. If I have my cuticle application tight, I'm going to be able to run around the cuticle area in the least amount of effort. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dude, that's about it. My cuticle area is going to be flush tight. I don't have to worry about that. If I'm dividing this into 2 sections, section 1, section 2, I can hold my hand file on the top. Look at this. And I can literally surf. I can surf one side. Surf it. Dude, I don't need to, again, I see a lot of students do this. It's like, are you trying to create a fire? Start a fire on the nail? Confused, right? Like, you're doing nothing. You're using not much surface area. You want to be able to use the whole surface area of the file. You can see, even if I held the file like this and ran it up like this, I'm still using the whole surface area of the file. And then the right side, contact going into the nail, let it fall. 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 Don't pick down. Into the nail, into the nail, into the nail, into the nail. That way you can cruise. And then last but not least, what we want to be able to do, we want to be able to hold the hand file in this position. That way I'll be able to do all my fine detailing, right, from the top. Because I want to be able to rest my hand file from the top in order to get it absolutely flawless. Looking down the barrel of the nail, making sure that everything is dead even. And that's how we're going to build that extended length. Yeah, it could be refined a little bit more. I'd be able to come in, get everything dialed, right? But for those of you guys, and another thing, dead square, you could change the shape by angling your file at an angle. Watch this. And I slightly taper the free edge, slightly taper, so it just slightly rounds it off. It gives it that tapered look right there at the front end. But as you can see, that's what you're going to be able to do. Okay, ombre. If I'm doing ombre, I need to make sure that I am working with core white. Okay? So it's the same thing. If I'm building a tip, when it comes to doing extensions with acrylic, you have to remember that because I get this all the time. How do you know how much product to apply so that you have the perfect apex? The upper arch, that apex, this part right here, right? This part, and again, like, there's a lot of people that if this was the natural nail and I build an extension out to here, right? What we're trying to do, right? It needs to be tight at the cuticle area, but this right here, I'm literally going to divide this in half from this point to this point right here. This has to self-level. If the finger is pointed down towards the towel, this will shape naturally as the bead moves towards the tip. Right? So what I mean by that, like just real fast before I get into the ombre, you have to remember, folks, if I have, again, the right consistency, right? And I pick up, again, a nice bead. Pull, bounce, bounce, bounce. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, release, wipe. I have the consistency to touch. What's the bead doing? It is naturally moving this way. Watch. If I just took my brush and held it right here, right there, I'm just going to hold it just like this. Watch this. If I pull the sides with my brush, you know what ends up happening? It tapers naturally to the side. But what you will notice, and this is crazy, right? If I'm holding this back now, do you notice that it naturally creates the upper arch from this point to this point right here? Those are pretty nails.
So these are the ombre nails they were talking about.
Yeah, so like whatever you're working with, you have to make sure, yes sir? You go get a chocolate from Harmony. Go ahead. He wanted chocolate. I'm like, go get chocolate, bro. You want chocolate? Daddy's gonna give you chocolate. Hold on for 1 second. Why don't you go knock on the door for Harmony? Go knock on the door. Bang on the door. Okay, so like the pink works really, really well, but I'll show you guys something crazy. Let me just go ahead and pull this off. What you want to be able to do, for all you Koreans out there, my son has a Harmony. Yes. All right. So what you must do when you're doing ombre is you have to know how to build the free edge so that it puts you in position to overlay the nail, right? So that you get a seamless fusion between acrylic and the color that you're applying it. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab I'll just grab core white. So lighter colors really, really help. You'll notice that when I am doing this, check this out. So I will, if I get my form on, and I'm not going to do any prep, I'm just going to get the form on. I want to be able to show you guys something. So if I pick up a bead of whatever color I'm working with, I'm going to set it to the very, very front. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something crazy. Okay, I'm just going to let it run onto the tip. I'm going to hold the sides. And again, I'm trying to make this blend natural. Okay, even if it seems like it's running, it's not. I'm just holding it in position, Let's go ahead and make this. We're just going to extend this and make this a really, really beautiful almond shape nail. Okay, so I'm going to, if I'm doing almond shape, then I want to be able to build it in almond shape. Okay, so notice how I built it up onto the nail. Whatever color you're working with, I'm going to get a little bit more color, And just right here, I'm just gonna, if I'm trying to make it brighter, I'm not gonna let it sit. I'm gonna brush it on. Like I'm brushing it on. You see how I'm brushing it on and it's adding volume, thin volume? But what you'll notice as well is I'm also trying to press out. I'm literally trying to press out that edge. She got you one? Good. Okay, so now, once we actually have the color built on to the free edge, it's like this, right? So if I was gonna diagram this out, if this is the natural nail, I wanna be able, if this is the natural nail, what I wanna be able to do is I wanna be able to build a free edge, like this, okay? So I wanna go up onto the nail like I did here. And then what I wanna be able to do, if I'm looking at this from the side profile, if this is the nail, this is the natural nail, and I build that tip, and again, there's a little bit of acrylic right here, right? So this is kind of like, this is like this. I don't want this area too high. And the reason why is, a little higher? Sorry, I don't want this area too high because the pink, when I pull the pink, the highest part of the pink has to be able to cover this area right here. If that pink does not, if it's too thin, you're gonna see through it and it's gonna mess your ombre up. So what I'll do, again, and I wanna make it as sheer as I can. I don't wanna make it too bright. I wanna try. The easiest way with darker colors is to make sure that when you're working on the surface, especially with brighter acrylic colors, you have to make sure that you kind of sponge the area with your brush. A perfect example, let me just grab a, show you. So if I was working with a really, really bright, and it, again, it's a lot harder with really intense color, but like if, perfect example, if I was using a red, right, and I built that free edge, once I actually have it on like this, I don't want that big line right there. What I need to make sure is I take the tip of my brush and I literally kind of sponge it out so that it disperses the pigment and then it doesn't keep that really, really harsh line. And I don't want to push too much pigment up, but what you want to be able to do is kind of create a natural ombre with the color. That way, and you want to bring it up as far as you possibly can, right? That way you have room to apply the product over the top. Okay, so again, if I was creating a natural ombre and the length of the nail is all the way out to here, I don't want a harsh line because if it's too shallow, then you're gonna see a shadow all the way, you're gonna see a heartbeat all the way through when you file it into perfection. Okay, so going back to this, what we're going to end up doing is taking the cover pink, and I build the free edge. I can mold. A lot of times, like for those of you guys that are really focusing on trying to go tight, don't pinch your C curve when you're done doing the nail. Build out a few nails, pinch your C curves in, then do your overlays at the top. It's a lot easier to pinch a thinner structure on the surface of the form than it actually is when you finish out the nail. So now what I'm gonna end up doing, same thing. I'm gonna pull, get this into frame, sorry, there. So what I'm gonna end up doing, I'm gonna submerge my brush, I'm gonna tap, I'm going to pull down, I'm gonna bounce, 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 bounce. I'm gonna get myself a nice bead. 1, 2, 3, I'm going to release at 4. I'm gonna use the tip of the brush, walk, 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 touching. As it starts to pass the white from the corner and the front, from the corner and the front, I'm going to start blending it into, I wanna start blending it into the white. I don't wanna pull it too flat. What I wanna be able to do though, is I need to make it look like it's blending into this white area right here. It's just like that. Now, what I like to do, once I have, again, you can see from the side profile, this is crazy, but you'll notice, again, how high that pink is relative to the thickness of the tip. So you can take the existing color that you had, and then again, with a very, very small wet bead in between the white and the pink, what I could do is just lightly pull back And then all in between those two colors, I'm just trying to smash in a nice blending bead. So it looks like the color is actually blending into each other. Right? Oops, I thought that was liquid. Again, very, very small amount. Doesn't need to be intense. All you're trying to do is create that really nice fade between the two colors. And then what I like to do is I like to use either a clear or a natural. Let's see, I think this is clear. Nope. Let's see, I have one here somewhere. A lot of cover pinks in here. Okay. And then I like to overlay. Let me just grab something. What do I have? Man, no clear. I'm surprised. Hold on, you guys. I know there's something around.
Well, while you look for clear, I'm gonna read some shout-outs.
Please.
All right, cool. So Kiana asked for subscribe for 1 month at tier 3.
Let's go.
They've been subscribed for 15 months. Good morning. Just King G today, huh? Yes. with a sad tone in my voice, yes. We got Sandy nailed it, cheered 1 bit. Thank you so much. We got Beatriz Vegas, resubscribed for 1 month at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 4 months. My Time 2599, resubscribed for 1 month. They've been subscribed for 7 months.
Congratulations.
We got Sassy Nails, resubscribed for 1 month at tier 3. Holy smokes, tier 3.
Damn.
They've been subscribed for 10 months. Happy to have found you all 10 months ago. It has helped me tremendously while watching and bringing so much more to the students and clients. Thank you so much, Sassy Nails. Let's see. We got GGB Nails, cheered 10 bits. We got Kimmy06131, resubscribed with Prime. They've been subscribed for 9 months. I'm late, but I made it. We have Nail for Life 1016, resubscribed with Prime. They've been subscribed for 13 months. Good afternoon. I'm late to the show. Enjoy the glitter and education.
Awesome.
We have Evermarie000, resubscribed with Prime, subscribed for 10 months.
Let's friggin' go.
We have Done by Steph, resubscribed for 1 month at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 18 months. I love YN. I love you back. We got Emery's15 cheering 10 bits. We got Mariquita Nail, resubscribed with Prime. They've been subscribed for 13 months. Lori Scarborough Pulowski cheered 15 bits. And Desigirl42 has cheered 100 bits. And the original Chicken Dinner has cheered 4 bits. Holy smokes, guys. Thank you so much. Alrighty, take it away.
So you're going to notice I still have a little bit of... You can see how the fusion... So what I'll do is I found the clear. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some speed clear or natural. And in between the pink and the white, I'm going to apply that in between. I'm going to cap the tip. And then what that ends up doing is...
Just real quick, sorry. Can you just focus the cam up there?
The focus?
Yeah, just slight.
The back?
Yeah, no, the front, right there. We're good.
That was the
There
back.
you go.
That was the back,
No,
bro.
that's the zoom. So you pretty much zoomed out a little bit.
That was the back, bro.
That was the zoom.
That was the back, bro.
Yeah, zoom.
You can see there's a perfect fusion between pink and white. Anyways, that's what you want to be able to do. So if you guys are doing any type of ombre, that's how you're going to ombre color. All right. You need to have good ventilation because the smell is strong. Yes, if you are working in your house and you're working with acrylic, you need good ventilation for sure. We definitely have some solutions coming. We'll keep you posted.
Right here?
Right?
For the Nail Authority? Yes. We have the Nail Authority. Right here?
Oh, yeah. No public secrets today. No. Habib is out with the flu. Tracy is escaping from Las Vegas. She ran into some technical issues this morning, running a little bit behind. So they called in the king to take care of the stream today. And I honestly don't even know what they're launching. But when they get back live on Wednesday, I have a feeling they're going to tell you exactly what they're up to. You know how sneaky they are. Oh, Ramon.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Sculpting Beauty. Wait, did we just get a public secret? No, there is no public secret today. There is none, absolutely none. Sorry. Let's see. Right here, Greg.
Greg, go back and let's work on tight C-curve coffin ballerina forms being put on. Okay, so you have to remember that when you are doing it, it's easier to pinch a free edge into the proper C-curve than it is to build out the whole entire nail and pinch it into shape. If you're going to create a tight C-curve, you have to be able to build a full well tip. So, building the free edge, I feel, is one of the I would say secrets to creating perfection, building the perfect free edge. And if you're building a coffin nail, then what you want to be able to do is we need to make sure after the nail is prepped, I need to make sure that I pinch that form into that shape right there. So if I'm going to place this on the nail, then what we want to be able to do, you can see, that, again, submerge your brush. Let me get a little bit more liquid. You okay? Okay. So what we want to be able to do, having the right consistency to build a free edge is really, really important, especially when it comes to sculpting. But if I submerge my brush and I tap and I pull down and I bounce, and then I release the liquid, then if I apply it to the nail, I'm going to show you guys something. If I apply it to the nail and then I work it from side to side, right, this is going to create that full well coverage. Now, watch this. I can now take the excess and I can stretch that. So best thing to do, just think about building a stiletto nail. Like I always say, especially if you're struggling with kind of building that length, just stretch this all the way out to a really, really kind of tight stiletto, right? Look at this. If I go all the way out to a really, really tight stiletto, then I just square the free edge. Guess what? You're going to end up building either that really tight coffin or ballerina shape, which is going to be rounded. So once you actually have that shape into place, what you have to do to get a perfect C-curve is you have to wait till this dries. I would say around minute 4, you're going to be able to pinch right here on the natural nail. This is going to squeeze the natural nail and create a really, really deep C-curve. So you have to wait till this sets, pinch it so that it becomes tight, mold that free edge so it's really, really deep, and then finish out the nail. That's how you do it. What do we got?
Let's see. So I'm looking for some questions. If you guys have questions, please pop them in the chat. Pop those questions in the chat if you have any questions, guys.
Yeah, to see I see like all these here's the problem with odorless nail liquid it was originally designed for schools. The monomer does not have any ethyl methacrylate inside, so it does not work like a traditional acrylic. Yellows, it discolors, the way it cures is really funky, it gets all over the place. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's just not the same.
What they were asking, wait, what do you mean by rounded? Where you were just talking about the last little thing.
So, rounded meaning ballerina. If this is the end of the natural nail, if this is the natural nail, and you're sculpting out, ballerina is going to have a rounded sidewall.
A little higher.
Rounded.
There you go.
So it's rounded off, right? So it's a rounded, right? Rounded. It's not going to be dead straight. It's going to be rounded off at the sides. It's going to have a little bit of curve to the sidewalls. That's going to create that ballerina look. Can you trim the natural nail short, or is it a grow out with the very last one? Grow out what? No, all the way to the bottom, bro. I'm sorry. Grow out situation. Can you trim the natural nail short?
Oh, I think this is where.
Yeah, you want to. I have a hard time applying forms to real natural nails. Never sits right. So, again, I was covering this in the beginning. You have to make sure that you pinch the nail forms. You have to pre-pinch, and we have tons of videos online, but you have to make sure that you pre-pinch the forms. Right, so if I take the form and I pre-pinch the tip just like this, then like perfect example, my finger, you're gonna notice if I open this up, right, then I actually have a handle. So if I'm working on my own nail, I want to widen this out, and you're going to notice like my focus is going to be on the very, very end, right here. I don't worry about getting to the corners. I worry about getting it tight to the very, very front. Look at that. Once it's tight to the very, very front, then I can secure the side. And as you can see, there's no lip. It's super tight to the edge. Right? I'm trying to get this, look at this, as tight as I can to that edge. A lot of beginners make the mistake of doing this. They come in and they try to get it to the side. They try to get to the corners. And then the form sticks. You can't move it anymore. And then what you're left with is that giant gap right here. So I have pretty square natural nails. So what I like to do to make it easier, just to kind of show you what to do, if you were to take the tab and square off the very end, so if I square this off and I drop this inside, now I have a square platform. So now I can really focus on opening this up. I just open this arms up. Like, you don't even need to worry about anything else. Flatten this out. Like you can see, I have all that space. What I can do is I can really focus. Look at that. I'm touching. I'm going to show you something cool. I'm touching you see how it's tight right there? So once it's flush to the end, then I can secure the sides, and you can see how flush that ends up becoming. That's how you do it.
Cool. All right, let's see. Another question. A couple more questions, guys. A couple more questions. We're almost coming to an end here. A couple more questions. Oh, here we go.
Can you show how to pinch fiber gel? I mean, so again, fiber gel is an overlay gel. If you're sculpting with it, you have to remember that you're limited. It's very difficult to flash cure and then pinch, flash cure and pinch. You don't have time to do that. You're going to be applying fiber gel on the natural nail to overlay the existing structure of the finger, right? Don't waste your time and pinch fiber gel. You're wasting time. You don't need to do that, right? Use it as an overlay gel. Treat it as a way to get the natural nails to thrive and grow into a really strong structure. Fiber gel will help you in that, right, in that process.
All right, I got a question right here.
Greg, I have a client who comes in with lifting on her free edge. I use fiber gel. I told her not to use her nails as tools. So if the natural nail is lifting from underneath the free edge, you have to use your bits under the nail cleaner to remove the separation. Yeah, Okay, so you have to use your tools to remove the separation from the free edge. Okay, clip that. That's going to prevent you from removing the tip. Then your client has to use a good cuticle oil daily, not just on the cuticle area. They have to be able to use it underneath, right? You have to condition the hyponychium. Okay, so if it conditions that natural nail and it keeps it supple, it will prevent it from drying and pulling away from the enhancement, from the fiber gel as the nail thrives. That's how you're going to prevent it from separating.
All right, question.
Does it make a difference if you put the tab on the form sticky to... No, it doesn't matter. I like to put it sticky side, that way the whole entire free edge stays. But honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do.
Cool. Right here.
Is there a way to thin gel polish? Not really. I mean, anything you add to gel polish is going to affect possibly the performance. I mean, any solvent, if there's any one, the problem with adding acetone to it is it really changes the composition. You don't want to dilute the pigment so much where then it affects the performance of the product. So, I mean, as the gel polish gets thick, because they do over time, all brands, because you're opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing, exposing it to air, all the natural environment issues eventually can end up happening. Greg, when are you doing OWC in South Africa? Unfortunately, I don't. There's only one OWC. The only OWC is here at home office, in my classroom, with our instructors here in the States. Hopefully we can make it back out there one day.
Let's see here.
You hear someone partying in the background? There's nobody partying in the background. If you heard anybody, it's my boy. He's here with me at the office today.
Let's see, how about this one here?
Is the side profile for an active length nape the same as the side profile of a longer nape? Same. The only difference is the upper arch is like you have to remember with length. If this is the natural nail and I'm going that long, then my upper arch is going to be a little bit right. It's going to be, you can see it's not going to be dead center. Right, it's going to be a little bit farther back out and taper down towards the tip of the nail. If it's a much shorter nail, then, again, not much, but, you're, again, like everything is slightly back of center. That's what you want to be able to create.
Cool. Let's see, what else? Oh, right here.
Yes, that's what I meant. So cute. Sounds like he's having fun. He's having fun.
Okay, let's see. Another question. I saw something else. Where is it? We did that. All right, well, we can call it.
I appreciate you guys.
All right, let's do a raffle, though.
Let's do a raffle.
Okay, let's do a raffle. Here's the glitters.
I don't have my phone, so I can't answer.
Nope, no entering for Greg today.
Boom.
So here's another one. Two more.
Boom, boom.
There we go. All right, so we got 4 glitters, guys. 4 glitters, all different for the raffle. We'll put them in order the moment we start choosing them, okay? But these are the 4 right here. So that's number 1. That's number 2. So these are 4 different chef choice glitters from the chef herself.
Ooh, Chef Tracy.
Can you sign them? Yes, Greg will sign it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Greg will sign Tracy's mix.
Yes. Again, that's what happens when she's the B team. B team, A team.
Okay, so we're gonna set up this raffle to go, you guys. Get in there, start popping in exclamation raffle in the chat. Exclamation raffle in the chat, and it will get you entered to win this beautiful glitter you see in front of you. We will go one by one as we choose them, so just stay tuned when we do that. Greg is signing them right now as we speak here. Look at that. Awesome, Greg. Good job.
Oh, man.
So, Greg, How do you think you did today on the stream?
How do I think I did?
Yeah.
Crushed it, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, like, I feel blessed that I get an opportunity to work with our customers and new students and people who are learning to get better when it comes to nails. I love to teach, so there's a lot of people out there that are learning how to do this trade and don't have the answers. I want to make sure that you guys do get the proper technique, the proper tips and tricks that are going to help you achieve perfection. If you'll notice, even with this right here, like this is dead set, right? But like even coming through, there's a lot of flexibility, right? And this is, again, I can continue to pin. This is almost dry, but as you can see, try to get that as tight as we possibly can. Make sure to tune in to usually Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm live on TikTok at noon, right? Probably around noon, right, Ramon?
Yeah, around there, yeah.
So Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 3 days a week, I'm live on TikTok, doing a lot of nail school. And then, again, you guys have the ability to speak to us on a regular basis. It's not just like, we're signing off Twitch and, good luck. I hope, you could figure it out on your own. Our customer service, which again, I am an advocate for, again, you guys speaking to us, but we also communicate not just through the phone, but on all levels. If you're not getting an answer right away, I can promise you that you will get an answer. So we follow up on everything. And then you guys, my handle, G-Man Salo, if you guys follow me, it's a blend between my personal as well as my work, but there's a lot of people out there that take advantage and ask questions on a regular basis. Don't be afraid. I'm here to help you guys. We are here to help you get to that next level. You have to remember that in order for you to take your skills to the next level, it's not just about putting in the time. That saying of putting in 10,000 hours and, after 10,000 hours, you'll be a master of your art. We won't be able to shorten the learning curve. And in order to do that, you have to know how to work properly. It's not just, glue a tip on, apply the product, good luck, I hope it works out for you. The whole success behind being a great nail technician is not just understanding how to do nails well, it's learning how to do it without hurting your clients. Focus on technique rather than speed initially, but you have to remember that we're in a service-based business. So it's not just the work you do, it's also how you communicate with the clients that you're building. And the experience we have, you're talking 30 plus years. So, we're here to share it. There's nothing to hide. Again, my job and everybody else's job here is to enrich your knowledge with all the years of experience that we have. And again, we want to be able to give it to you guys. We want to give it to you, and it's out there. So follow us on all the platforms. Tune in. We do have Zoom classes. For those of you guys that are interested in coming out and training with us hands-on, make sure to get a hold of Ray so they can get you guys information on OWC, which is our 1-week course. We can help you get to that next level. We've done it with thousands of people. If you're interested in taking your game to the next level and you want to be able to do it again on a hands-on level, you have to talk to Ray. He's the man.
Cool. All right, guys. Time to close the raffle. Are we ready to close it?
Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, we're closing the raffle now. Guys, let's start. Greg, you get to choose which one we're giving out first, second, third, fourth, so on and so forth.
All right, we're going to give away this.
So which one are we going first?
We're going to give away the champagne version first.
All right, so the first one is for the champagne version, guys. And the winner of this champagne glitter is... No!
No way! I knew it, bro. I swear. I said Ramon won. That's, bro. I am not kidding you. I was almost gonna say you're gonna win it.
What the heck? I didn't expect to win that.
Oh my god. That means
That's
$50. That means
Yeah, $50 code.
$50 code goes up on
Ah,
50
you're welcome, chat.
$50.
$50.
So
Oh,
whoever
wow, that's
champagne.
funny. Or I keep the glitter.
Nah. Nah. I don't think so.
I'm just trolling. I'm trolling.
$50. Blame it on Ramon.
All right. $50. $50, and this beautiful champagne glitter goes to
Brandy 313. Congratulations.
All right,
Epic.
Brandy.
50 bones plus
Hold on.
champagne glit.
Yes, glitter.
Champagne glit, bro.
Glitter. No, don't start that. Glitter. Brandy 313.
I don't have my phone. My boy has my phone, so I can't enter.
Oh,
But Ramon will enter again. I think he still entered.
No. I'm out. I can't win anymore. No.
I think Young Nails will. I'm the only one who hasn't won.
This is true. You haven't.
No.
Okay.
All right. So the next version is going to be this emerald, kind of this emerald greenish.
Emerald green, please.
This kind of really pretty emerald greenish one. All right. What's going down? What going down? Brandy's stoked. Way to go, Brandy. Way to crush.
Okay, sorry. Next winner for the emerald, right?
Yep.
Emerald goes to Wildfire 815.
Wildfire 815. Congratulations. Ba-boom.
Congrats. Awesome. And I am going to be whispering all of you guys, so make sure you check your email. Or, sorry, not email. Whispers. What am I saying? I am really confused. Don't mind me, guys.
All right. The next is going to be this lavender color.
Ooh, that's a fancy one.
Thanks, bro.
I like it.
Thanks.
Okay. So, the lavender goes out to
Sugar Mama Nails.
Sugar Mama Nails. Congrats.
Congratulations, Sugar Mama. Ba-boom.
Thank you.
Sir.
All right, and our fourth and final glitter.
It's going to be this kind of midnight purple.
Ooh, midnight purple. I like it. I like it.
Galaxy Nails, bro.
All right, purple. Midnight purple goes to Glitter Queen.
Glitter Queen. Let's go. Yes.
Let's freaking go. Thank you. Oh, put that over here.
Appreciate you guys. Love this. I love this teaching sesh. I think I should do this more often. What do you think, Ramon?
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely looking forward to spending more time sharing. Again, technique that's going to help you guys get faster, better, stronger. That's what it's all about.
Cool. That's it? We're good? Yeah.
Oh, dude, you just guys. Oh, I'm just Greg. You guys can just call me Greg. G-Man.
Yes, G-Man is good. No king, no more.
You call me that. You call me that as well.
No. No more king, guys. No more king. Just G-Man. Just make sure it's G-Man, please.
Hey, everybody
In the
hates.
chat?
Everybody
Just-
hates me.
Just straight G-Man, please. Thank you.
They're all jealous. Just
All right,
all
guys.
jealous.
Congrats to everyone.
Welcome to the A
And
team,
one.
Ramon. You're no longer.
I
on
was
the
always
B.
in the A team. What are you talking about? You don't have to congratulate me. I've always been here. I've always sat in this chair.
Yeah,
A team. You know what I'm saying?
Love you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you, Ramon, for your help.
Yes,
brother,
sir,
today.
for sure. All right, guys. Have a wonderful one. And Greg, take us out.
Peace.
That laugh was like,
Oh my God.
I would want to do something like space age, like glitter on the moon when I travel and fly on my spaceship, zip, zip, zooming through the skies on the stars, and then I land on glitter on the moon. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Trace? It'd have to be intimate with glitter in the solar system and the moon, something like that. That's
See, did we nail it? Let's see what we got. Open. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna put a little more blue, and then we got it.
And that's what Habib is gonna look like. That's Habib right there. Habib is gonna look like that when he's
Okay.
that age.
Okay.
Sato Habib.
Let's see.
how does that fit you?
Too tight.
Looks like it fits, which means you need to work out a little more, bro. You know what I'm saying? You need to take. Have you seen your whispers? Oh, you're talking to somebody else. I never win anything. Guys, just keep trying, okay? One day you can be like Greg. No, you don't want to? Why not? Greg man in a little little man, big suit.
No, it's the other way.
Hey. Okay, let's do it. We have everything.
Well, this is a Habib mix anyway, so here we go.
Yo, we're flashing. We're flashing. We're flashing. Yo, we're flashing.
I love it.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Now you have to do it.
All right. You want me to do it?
Yep.
Okay, you're going to help me.
Let's
I'm gonna
go!
help you.
All right. What else we got here? Sapphire 610, 100 bits. V. Kilman, thank you for the gifted sub to Peachy Pink. Very kind.
V Kilman crushes, dude.
I know. V. Kilman crushing it. Sapphire 610, 20 bits. Melissa Roberto, 10 bits. And another 10 bits. W2 Dasher with another 500 bits. W2 Dasher going off. Peachy Nan.
Red Corvette.
PhD Nan, 4 bits. Melissa Roberto, thank you for the 10 bits. And another 10. And another 10.
Oh.
Really? I mean, that's the picture of me you chose to use.
Oh, it's so good. It's you and it's the two pirates.
What?
Oh my god, I love
The hell?
You want to see it one last time? We're never gonna
Yes,
do this
yes.
again.
One
We're
more
never
time,
gonna do
please.
this again. This
Do it
is
again,
a
do it
one-time thing, guys. Here we go.
This is David texting for Joe. Just wanted to say hi. What's up, What's up, David? And thank you, David. Risner Nails, thank you for the 11 months. Almost a whole year subscribed. Wow. Benny Girl, thank you for the bit and another 6 bits. Aries J85, thank you for the 5 bits. Dem Nails, 100 bit. Dem
I was
Nails.
gonna do something. No, I'm not gonna. Trust me. Here,
I
Crystal
don't.
Why would you
Glitterbug.
trust him?
I just. Let me sign this for you. There you go.
Oh my god. From ShoeTube. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tracy. Nice. Would love a glitter mix that goes with Windfall. Well, redeem Chaos. You can redeem, and then you can request it. Should we do another mix?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's wild nails.
That's what I want. We'll bring it back. So.
Okay, it's coming.
Okay,
My birthday was Monday. I'm 59 years young. I want Beeb to sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Miss Nat. Thank you
Why
very
did
much.
we go Marilyn Monroe has constipation?